You met a guy. He's a manager at Target. He a great guy. Can you be with him?
No.
Quick fan question because the people want to know.
Okay.
Do you ever think you can rekindle your friendship? They gonna keep asking.
With who? With Tucson?
I'm Tucson.
Absolutely not. I wouldn't go to his funeral.
Delete my son off of your page, and you cannot be around him. But since y'all wanted to come on the internet, here we are.
Me and my son have a bond like this that nobody could ever break.
Girl, goody two shoes, you be trying to pull, not going for it. Been not like you, ain't gonna like you. Tried to give you a chance, you blew it.
Suspect. Always want to go out with money, but not her beautiful son.
What? Oh.
Hey y'all, in today's video we're going to talk about Ari Fletcher. For y'all that don't know, she's an Instagram model. She be in her bag. She's on and off with the popular rapper Moneybagg Yo. Y'all know he got like 8-9 kids, like 5 different baby mamas. He be up in them streets. He done had like 2 or 3 kids before he turned 18. And her DV between Moneybagg Yo, G Herbo, her constantly being cheated on. And of course, you know, being cheated on is not her fault. But then again, sometimes you got a part to play because, come on now, you know these guys, especially a guy that got 8 or 9 kids by 5 different baby mamas. We can't think he about to be faithful. Now, he might for a minute, but not long term. Her toxic ways. And don't forget, this is just my personal opinion. Nothing is to be taken as facts. We're just having a conversation. Her disputes with Jayda, always falling out with friends. Like, baby girl, is it you or is it him or them? Yep, we definitely gonna get into Tucson, all of that. So stay tuned. And of course, everything in this video is protected under fair use. Now, like I said in the beginning of the video, G Herbo is a rapper that was Ari's baby father. They met in 2015. Ari got pregnant in 2018 by G Herbo. But then he started cheating, and allegedly he called his relationship off for her. Tiana, the side chick, the side piece, or whatever. And of course, you know, Tiana, like, you gotta expect for G Herbo to cheat on you too. Like, let's just say he did leave her for Tiana. Like, you are no better. You just a homewrecker. A lot of people liked Ari and G Herbo together, but they did have DV. He did cheat on her a lot. I mean, Moneybagg cheat on her a lot as well, but people just like her and G Herbo better than her. And you know, Moneybagg Yo, but it could because, you know, they had the child together.
Do you feel like her is the one to blame or it's solely her? Because for real, sometimes it could be a man. They be the ones they are the ones that supposed to make the situation comfortable. Right. Because they the ones that supposed to introduce it. Y'all got to chill together. You don't even have to deal with her. So is it one of them things where he made it uncomfortable or is her?
It's her. It's her. Yeah. Like he ain't with the drama. Like he ain't never been with the drama. Like he's always been like, y'all ain't gotta talk. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to sit down with her and we talked for like an hour, like at a restaurant, like real 2 grown adults. And it's just it's not him. Like it's not him. I promise it to God. I hate to give it to him. It's not him though. It's not.
So do you feel like it's something that can be fixed? Just being that y'all, you know, that's his girlfriend, they together, they live together, and now they got 2 kids together, and y'all kids is siblings. Do you feel like it's a situation where it's like, okay, we gotta really make this right for the kids?
No. Like I don't have a problem with my son going over there. I just think that we should just like, we can coexist without being friends or being, she's just a different type of woman than me. That's all. Like we just don't see eye to eye on just who we are, you know? And there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm like, her son, he was just at my house. Like,
Suspect. Always want to go out with money, but not her beautiful son.
what? Oh, what? Suspect mad I want to be with his daddy. Nah. A suspect really crying. It was a joke. Like, tighten up, bruh.
My thing about this situation between Ari and her son, I wonder if she's the one who did the original upload. And if she is, people got to realize, like, people only show you what they want to see. So this was not real. Like, she really not neglecting her son, because I'm sure she wouldn't have posted that on the internet. It's just for clicks and views. And then her to act like it's not for clicks and views and just be like, oh no, I'm over with my son, y'all need to mind your business, even though she probably the one who uploaded it. So I'm sure she's not neglectful. She seemed like she's always with her son. This is just for clicks and views. All right, so like I said in the beginning of the video, Moneybagg Yo, her rapper boyfriend, I love Moneybagg Yo's music, but her rapper boyfriend be cheating on her a lot with his baby mamas and just different women. But the thing is, she said, "Oh yeah, all men cheat." That's, you can tell she has self-esteem issues and stuff like that. But that also comes from dealing with men in the industry. All men do not cheat. Now look, most rappers and actors and stuff like that, most of them be cheating, but all men don't cheat. Sometimes, like I said, like I be saying, like sometimes you're gonna have to get you a successful business owner if you don't want a man that cheat. But she might not. I don't know. Maybe it don't bother her that much. Cause I mean, I don't know. And some people be like, "Oh, she's with him for the money." I don't necessarily think that, cause she got her own money. Like, she make a lot of money. But as a female who makes a lot of money, I mean, yeah, she's still in a hypergamous relationship because, I mean, of course he make more money than her. He's a successful rapper. And she felt like one time she caught him cheating. She felt like she cut him off and she was done off of him and stuff like that. But a man, he's still gonna cheat on you after that. Even if you cut him off or whatever, you still took him back at the end of the day. Yeah, you might stop talking to him for a little bit and stuff like that. But men are very smart. They be knowing. They be knowing when a woman is gonna take them back. Like, all you gave him was the opportunity to be sleeping with more women. I mean, of course, I'm sure he was sad because, like, when a woman leaves a man and, like, he, quote unquote, really loved that woman, yeah, they be sad and stuff like that, but they still be sleeping with other women to get over you.
Cheated on you. Why you stay with him? He cheated on you.
Huh?
Huh?
No, I didn't hear you for real. What'd you say?
I said it was a rumor that he cheated on you. I don't know if you confirmed it or not.
No.
Cheated.
So why did you stay with him after he cheated on you? What made you forgive him? I say that because everybody cheat. Let's be real. If you want to put it on the floor. Can I get an amen?
Carisha, girls be cheating too.
You be cheating?
I ain't say that. I said girls be cheating too.
But I said when he cheated, did you cheat back?
Nope. Black women don't cheat.
I know that's right.
But no, I was off him though. Like, on some real shit, I was straight on him. I wouldn't talk to him nothing. Like, I cold turkey cut that off. Almost.
As you should. Okay, no, for real. Why you took him back?
Because I feel like that, okay, I'm gonna leave him and I'm gonna go be with somebody else. And he gonna cheat too. Like, hopefully he don't, but he gonna cheat too. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I'm gonna keep getting cheated on by the rest of the 30 niggas. So I might as well stay here and give him another chance and see if he can figure it out.
It's given, as long as he come home to me, a girls. I can't stand as long as he come to me, a girls. All right, so Ari recently had a friend named Tucson that she recently fell out with. They was doing a lot together. She put him on a lot, and especially, like, the biggest thing was, like, their YouTube channel, put him on TV shows, and they didn't really want him to be a main character and stuff like that. But she allegedly lied and said she gave him $20,000 for a car that he really, really wanted. And the check was supposed to be for $20,000 for his down payment. But then allegedly, when he got there, it was only $10,000. And then he ended up getting nothing. And Ari said it was because, you know, he was trying to get over on her. So things just really took, you know, it just went left. And I get his side because it's like, where the money at? But I really, really get her side because he's like, you're not about to be getting over on me, messing up my name, messing up my credit and stuff like that. But he said that she spit on him, and I don't like that.
Congratulating her on the internet. I said, hey, I love my friend. My friend fucks with me. My friend loves me. Check it out. My friend check it out. Fuck to find out it's all a fucking stunt. Okay, cool. Was told afterwards, it's only 10,000. Me being the dog ass friend, I said, alright, cool. I don't give a fuck. If anybody asks, I'm still saying I got 20. Okay? Didn't play to go on and play my face for it to be nothing after I brought up the fact that I want to start receiving money off of this YouTube shit. And then, I still wouldn't have brought it to the internet. Still wouldn't have brought it here until I got spit at. So now we're here.
Now, this grown man, he probably was wrong, and he probably was using Ari, taking advantage of Ari, being a leech off of Ari. But at the same time, you can't be spitting on people, sis. Now, they asked Ari, would she date a regular store manager at Target? And guys that might click on this video, they're gonna be upset at what she said. But I agree with what she said. Like, she already hustled her way to the top. Like, she make a lot of money or whatever. So at Target, you know, like, let's just say the manager at Target, let's just say that man make $80,000, right? He wouldn't even be able to compare to Ari. And I know people be like, well, a man, they would date a girl that ain't got no money, a girl that only makes 30,000, 50,000 or whatever. But it's different. Like, oh, a man supposed to be a provider and protector. I don't get why men are always like trying to compete with women. I don't like that. Like, she's a woman. She want to be spoiled, provided for, protected, and stuff like that. So it would make no sense for her to date a guy that works at Target. Now, a guy that works at Target, you know, he need to date someone that's on his level. And there's nothing wrong. Like she said, it's nothing wrong with working at Target, being a manager for Target. But it's like, their lifestyles is totally different. And then she's an influencer. She can move around whenever she wants to. He got to ask for PTO or take his PTO and stuff like that. She might want to travel for a month. He can't do that.
If you met a guy, he's a manager at Target, he a great guy, can you be with him?
No. No.
Y'all lifestyles are like opposite.
I wanted a Rolls Royce for my birthday.
That's what you wanted, bitch, and got it.
Like, I don't, what if you the manager? Nah, I love Target. First of all, let's get that out the way.
Target is nice.
Amazing.
I feel like they expect, like, I feel like women date in a lane, like, let's say you date guys, professionals, guys that are rich, or you are rich, and they're like, even a person like you, they'll be like, oh, why she can't date a regular guy? It's like, I don't think you can date a regular guy. Like,
and then like, it's just no. It's no, I don't want to have an explanation. It's just,
you don't have to.
No.
I didn't give you that impression.
Now, a lot of people think Ari is toxic. She's a drama queen. And, I mean, she is in a little way, but I think people sometimes, they be upping it as well. Like, half the time, she be right. I feel like she be right and to react the way that she does. But like I said, she had a lot of DV and cheating with her first baby father, G Herbo. And they was toxic together, so good thing they did break up. And a lot of people want them together, but why? Like, of course they got a son together. And then people be saying that she's bitter or whatever. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like she got a right to be bitter. Like, you were with a guy, had a child with this guy. Obviously, you can see she don't just be having child with this guy. But it's like they got a child together. So, and she got cheated on. She probably thought she was going to be with G Herbo for the rest of her life. Maybe, maybe not. But so it's like, you kind of got a reason to be bitter. And he cheated on you. And now he's with this other lady and had 2 kids by her.
Driving off in the car with my son.
Come on, go inside.
Y'all know not to play with me.
Go inside.
Doing all the aggression. This girl, I'm an artist, man. I do music, bro. I pay fixed fees a year and IRS transcripts. I don't got no reason to be here. This my son, mama. She took all my jewelry. I came back here to get my jewelry. She only got, I could go show you my shit there, half of my jewelry. I came in, I bought this house, y'all. I'm not on the shit, but I bought this house. I don't have no reason to be putting our hands on. I come back to get my jewelry. She said she wasn't there. I let myself in through the back gate. As soon as I come in, the girl get the charging at me and she grabbed the knife, took my son. I paid for everything in there. I replaced it. I broke everything in her crib. Started laundry shit. Where my chains at, she don't want to give me my thing. I just was with her 2 nights ago. And I got the charms to my jewelry in there right now. Over $400,000 worth of charms.
Look, and people say that Ari don't be playing her influences that well, and I think that's crazy because, you know, her being an influencer herself, like, she was with Rihanna, and Rihanna was paying her $150,000 a year, and that's good. I know somebody probably like, $150,000 a year, that's not a lot of money. It is. That's just one person. She could been working with 100 brands that year, so you see how that add up. And personally, I don't feel like Ari had to put Tucson on. Now, as a good friend, she should have, but at the end of the day, you got to realize no one has to give you anything. Now, like I said, she should have and could have or whatever. But at the end of the day, your friend got to have that hustle too. You can teach somebody something. Like they say, you can point somebody to the water, but you can't make them swim. Plus, like they be saying, like how a woman sometimes they won't work because they hasn't paying all the bills. That's the same thing with Ari and Tucson. You should always, like, because y'all might fall out like y'all did. You should never put your fate or your income into someone's hands and not be trying to do anything for yourself. Even if you got a 9 to 5, you should never just have your 9 to 5 and that's your only source of income. You should always have multiple streams of income. And I don't know, a lot of people say that Ari is not a good friend, and like basically the only people that she be friends with and loyal with is the guy that she's dating at that moment. But she's not a girl's girl, and you know, she's not really a good friend. So who knows?
Ari sent me 3 lip glosses in PR once and required me to make 10 videos from those 3 glosses. So for me, that told me everything I needed to know and that I would never work with her again. Which is why this video is not really for Ari, it's more so for Tucson. My frustration with you is that you allowed this lady to treat you like an accessory. A Birkin if you will. Then you also watched how she treats her friends and decided she was never going to do you like that. So for you to allow yourself to be around it and gain nothing but a couple of episodes on that TV show and a few club appearances with her is a little sketchy on your end. Y'all want to hang out with these so-called baddies so bad and don't realize that most of them are bad people. Most of the personality just be pretty. That's it. And any woman that has that kind of mentality is going to treat you as a gay man, especially like her accessory. I'm sorry. Ari, sweetheart, like, I'm sorry to tell you this, but we were not watching that cooking show for you. You're not funny. Tucson is actually the humor and the personality behind the cooking show. Tucson, once again, you allowed that woman to use you like an accessory and not to pay you. That, my friend, is your fault.
All right, so Ari, like I said in the beginning of the video, Ari's boyfriend, Moneybagg Yo, he's always be cheating, and a lot of people think that he be still cheating with his baby mother. It's this one baby mother that she's always going back and forth with, and he don't stop it. So obviously that means, this is my opinion, obviously that means he don't respect Ari. Like, he don't at all. And some people just do get with people just for the image. And obviously, you know, I think she wanted to date him because she wanted to date up. He's popular. He can do some things for her career as well, because, like, yeah, she had G Herbo and stuff like that, but let's be honest, I don't think I've ever heard a G Herbo song, but I've heard plenty of Moneybagg Yo song, and I love his music. So yeah, like, that can definitely get Ari more influence. But I say he don't respect her because you should never, like, you might have other baby mamas, but you should always have them other baby mamas in their place, and them baby mamas should not be disrespecting your girl. And I'm not saying that they won't, but you should at least be talking to them like, yo, no, you need to chill and all of that type of stuff. And a lot of times, the other people that don't respect, you know, the person that's in your life is because you don't respect them. Let's keep it a buck. Like, when they mama don't respect you, sisters, friends, just their family members or friends in general, that's because, I don't know this to be for fact, but I'm like 99% sure this is true. That's because they be talking about you to them.
I'm not even a baby mama to know the signs of when somebody's still their baby daddy. It's been 5 years since they've been going back and forth. And Bag ain't said nothing. Bag ain't stepped in not one time and broke their at one time. Say that's my. But what did he do? But what did he do instead? He makes a video with you shaking your in it for the world to see. And then the world calls it out that you just fit the image better for him, and that's why he's with you. And then you post a tweet and say you're single. Juicy one.
Are Ari and Jayda friends, or
I don't. I. Woo! Did y'all cut the heat up?
Now, I will admit, Ari definitely give, I'ma blame the girl instead of blame my man, the man that actually made a commitment to her. Now, I do not condone home wrecking or sleeping with men that you know in a relationship or know that is married. But at the end of the day, you do not owe them nothing. Now, I feel like it's more on your morals. You know what I mean? Like, that's more about your morals than your commitment to her. That's his commitment to her. But I know some women, I don't get it, but some women, they love them a married man. They love a man in a relationship. Now, I don't really see nothing wrong with flirting. I know y'all gonna kill me in the comments, but I don't see nothing wrong with flirting. But, like, dating them, talking to them, and all of that type of stuff, you shouldn't do that morally. And then it just get dangerous. You don't know if that wife is gonna come at you with a pow, like, why you want somebody else's man? But I know some women, they like somebody else's man because they like, oh, I don't want him in my face all the time, or I ain't gotta deal with the heavy stuff. I just get the bags and stuff like that. So a lot of women do deal with that. Like, let's just think about your favorite rapper or whatever. Like, girls, relationship or not, they gonna deal with him with like, oh, he's a rapper, I can get ahead, and like, oh, he's a rapper, I can get the bags, I can get them to give me a condo and stuff like that. I ain't really gotta do nothing. All I gotta do is keep my mouth shut. So a lot of women do it. So you gotta check your man. And then if you don't like the cheating, if you really don't like getting cheated on, because, you know, diseases do come from that, you need to leave that man alone.
Ari, how you gonna argue with your man baby mama and then just make your man look crazy? Like, yeah, she may have been a stoop, but he was the one that was having relations with the stoop without protection and got her pregnant. Like, he seems like the one that's taking the L in this situation.
Do I think the girl competing with Ari? Yeah, I mean, she probably ain't got nothing else going on if she was astute and on Backpage. Like, why wouldn't she compete with Ari? But I also think it's odd that Moneybagg Yo is not straight up shutting it down. You know what I'm saying? I always think it's a little bit of foolishness in the mix when a man doesn't just say, hey, this is my woman. Like, I feel like he could just solve all of the riffraff and end it with one short statement. Stop messing with my girl, or leave my girl alone, or whatever. Make some type of declaration and lay the law and put some boundaries in place. There's not boundaries in place for a reason. The way he's staying out of it when he is the only one that could really shut it all the way down is very telling. I hope she paying attention. I don't know what's more embarrassing, your man's BM being an ex-Stoop and him being an ex-John, or the fact that the girl, y'all been going back and forth for 5 years and he ain't shut that shit yet. Like, girl, stand up.
Now, I'm a girl's girl, so I can't, and I never, ever, ever, like, say I was dating a guy. I'm not going to put him over my friends. Now, I'll keep y'all equal or my friends coming over that man, because at the end of the day, like, especially, that's not your husband. The man can come and go, and most of the time, they do come and go. You're going to be friends with the person longer than you are in a relationship with this man or this woman. So I don't like, and I do not respect women that throw their friends or their family aside for a man. When I tell you pet peeve, cut off, and I don't even care if y'all break up, me and you are not getting close like that again, because you already showed me who you were once. And obviously, you see, I'm speaking from like a personal situation. I don't respect you, and I don't respect it. You don't do that, especially like, you and your relationships do not be lasting for long periods of times. And don't expect for that person to like be cool with you again. Like, you fake. You always just male centered or female centered or whatever. And I know some people be like, oh, there's nothing wrong with that. I guess maybe it ain't. I think it's something wrong with it, but maybe it ain't. But at the end of the day, you should never throw your friends to the trash. Now, you are supposed to fall back. I do believe that. You are supposed to fall back because you got this new relationship, and you do have to cater to that new relationship. But let's just say you was talking to your friend or your family member maybe once a day. I can see you maybe talking to them like every other day now, right? But you don't talk to somebody 5 days a week, and now you only talking to them twice a month now. Oh no. Look, I had to come back on. And another thing I do not respect when a woman or a man gets into a relationship, you bringing a man or a woman around your kids so freaking fast. I'm sorry, you really should wait a year, because people are creepy. You don't know if they're going to be touching your kids. You don't know if they're going to be pinching your kids when you're not looking. Every man and every woman should not be meeting your kids. And another thing that I cannot stand about people that have kids, I do not like when you get in a relationship and then you start being mean or irritated to your kids, leaving your kids in the house by themselves alone off of a woman or a man that you just met.
If y'all ask me, Ari was never nobody's friend. Like, just look at the timeline. She fell out with Jayda. She fell out with Tucson. She fell out with Aaron and Tay. How you fall out with your long-term friend who y'all was friends for years? If y'all ask me, I think she just let, like, the industry kind of get to her a little bit. But not only that, like, when she started dating Moneybagg, like, she just got this, like, big head, like, girl, everybody know that's the last thing you should do is when you dating and this fall out with your friends. Like, your friends gonna always be there. These niggas come and go, believe it or not. And no, this is not a video to bash her. I'm not on no I hate Ari trend or nothing. I'm just speaking the facts and like what we all clearly see. I just want to know, like, why would you give your friend a fake $20,000 check? And then not only that, when he found out that it was only $10,000, he was willing to still go along with the narrative like, yeah, my friend gave me a $20,000 check. You know, she finna help me get this car. Woo. But no, come to find out, girl, you didn't even get him $10,000. He didn't even get no money. Not only that, the YouTube videos they was doing, he wasn't even getting paid for that. I'm like over here in shock as I'm reading this, because I'm like, there's no, if y'all ask me, Tucson really made them YouTube videos. Like, it's like he kind of gave them like more flavor. You know what I'm saying? Because Ari already don't want to do nothing but, you know, be cute in front of the camera. Tucson was the one, if y'all really look at it, like asking the people questions, coming up with stuff. Like, it was just giving he was more of Ari's friend than she was of his. Me personally, I just don't think it was a good look for her. I don't think it's right because it's really showing like, girl, you fall out with everybody. You fell out with Dream, you fell out with Jayda, you fell out with Tay, now Tucson. Like, I don't know. I could be wrong. All of this could be for publicity. All of it could be just because, you know, they got their Impact show going on and they want to promote it. I could be wrong. But if that is the case, like, I don't know. She just need to be a better friend.
Personally, I think every woman that's in a relationship with a man, if he cheating, I think you should leave. Now, if they married, I can see why you wouldn't leave. But I'm saying only one time. I probably would still leave if I was married too. But I could see why someone wouldn't if they were married and it was just like one time or whatever. And then men always be like, oh, it was a mistake. I'm only human. But a lot of the times they be letting the women know like, oh, well, if the roles were reversed, even if you made a mistake or not. Now, it is a select few of men. I would say like 10% of men, they would stay if their wife cheated or their girlfriend cheated or had a baby outside. It is some of them. But they are labeled as like a simp or a sucker. I don't like that simp word. That's stupid. I think that's goofy or silly to say. Like, you should be simping off of your woman, and I feel like you should be simping off of your man. But yeah, I think you should definitely leave because at the end of the day, I feel like that's teaching that person how to treat you. And it's like cheating, it's like it's stuff that leads up to it. Even though one night stand, you ain't just getting to bed with this woman. Like, it's stuff that led up to it and you could have turned back, but you didn't. And you know that's going to hurt that other person if they find out. Or even if they don't find out, that's just the ultimate betrayal. And they be like say one was married and she left their man after the first time of cheating. And they be like, oh, why would you destroy your family for one little mistake? No, why would you destroy your family? You ain't have to do that.
At the end of the day, too, it's like, excuse me, like, it's like they don't be having nothing to offer. Like, when it's especially when you've been with a person 4 years, you see how she coming, she there for you in all kind of ways, support system, just all across the board, and it's like you deal with a situation just on convenience, like, cause it was convenient, and you right there, you on the road or something, and it just happened. Trying to look for an excuse, you know, cause she ain't there or something, whatever the case was, and it happened, and you just be like, man, this ain't. I'm glad I got baby at the house. I got baby to go home to and, you know what I'm saying, just vent to and talk, you know, just help me get through stuff.
Is that the first time you felt like that in your life?
Yeah, this is a tough situation. Like, relationship difficult, man. Relationship difficult. I ain't perfect. I'm human. Like, people go through this now. They just don't want to. They ain't gonna get on here with Andrew Martinez and say what they did because they don't want to face backlash or they don't want to do that. Man, I'm a human. I'm not perfect. I done done stuff.
Is like, this recent? This is recent.
Probably about 7 months ago. We healing right now. We on the road to, we moving forward. You know what I'm saying? We moving forward. We healing right now.
How do you get her to trust you again?
That's hard. I don't think she 100% trust. I know she don't 100% trust me. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I made that bed. I got to lay in it. I take full accountability on my man. You know what I'm saying? Before anything. So, you know, we working towards, I can't do nothing but show her. Keep showing her, show improve. You know what I'm saying? Feel safe. Make her feel safe and want it and let her know that I'm here. Like, you ain't gonna get that again.
Does that make you appreciate her more?
Yeah, I appreciate that. I promise, like, it made me just get all the way together. Like, man, I don't want to lose that. Like, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to lose this situation. I might not get this again.
No.
I might not get this again. I lose this situation. Nobody else might even come like her.
Okay, thank you. So now that we know the whole truth, I feel like a lot of people owe Ari an apology. Some of y'all was up here saying, oh, she's not a real friend. She backed down on her word. She didn't give Tucson the $20,000 that she promised him. She didn't buy his car for his birthday. Whole time she did pay for the car. She sent the money to the dealership instead of putting it in his hands, and that was the problem. He wanted that $20,000 in his hands. She sent it to the dealership and it was reversed. Thank God it was reversed because the $20,000 was almost took. I would have kept my money too. So the money was reversed because basically he used a CPN, a fake identity, to try to purchase this car. And I don't know what sparked the Twitter beef today. I guess it's because Ari bought her niece a car today and Tucson probably felt some type of way about that. So Ari drops a video on Twitter basically that she recorded of Tucson on the phone with the bank and the lawyer. And child, like, I don't know, Tucson tried to get on here and bash that girl about not giving him that card, but the whole time you're the reason why you didn't get the car. Like, we all knew money wasn't the problem. $20,000 is probably nothing to her. So we all knew that money wasn't the issue. But now we see why you used a CPN to try to purchase the car and you didn't get the car.
So we got you paid more. She promoted his business. bought him jewelry. Then we got you a $250,000 deal to be on my show. Like, you're ungrateful as get a job and leave me the f alone. Baby, at the end of the day, Tucson, this woman has done over enough. If all this is true from the jewelry, to get you on Impact, to give you a deal, she gave you space in her warehouse to do your own podcast. She's done enough. That $20K don't amount to that she has done already. She didn't have to do all that. When people do things like that for you, you take that as a blessing. It's not that they owe you anything. She worked for hers and she decided to share with you. Be grateful. Just because someone is your friend don't mean a friend have to put you on. She tried to put you in place, but she don't have to put you.
As y'all probably know, Jayda and Ari, they are not cool anymore. I feel like it's just a competition because those two, they like really the top influencers, Jayda and Ari. Ari felt like Jayda was jealous of her, but I can't really see that. They probably just bump head because y'all both think y'all the top notch. Well, Ari thinks she's a top notch, and she is, but Jayda really is as well. But Jada's really a little bit more silent about hers. And Jayda also has been a boss for a very long time, so I don't really see her being jealous of Ari. But let me know what y'all think down in the comment section.
So on the show, you and Jayda was like going through something. Are you and Jayda still cool?
No.
Why not?
I think that it is about the show. Take your time, okay? Look, time. So I think what happened is that I was like the fan favorite on the show. And I think like I went in like raw and showing just me. I wasn't being like, oh, glitz and glam. Like, you know, that's just with the lifestyle regardless. Like, and I went and I was giving like deeper things into me. And I think that she showed more of like, I'm a boss, you know, and it's like, people were like, they gravitated to me because of how I was. And I think that she didn't like that. And she felt like I had a motive to steal the shine. I don't know. Like, I think it was just something personal with like how she felt. But it's all love though. It ain't no beef or no shit like that.
So do you think y'all could ever be cool again?
No, I don't have a desire to be cool.
All right, so that was Miss Ari Fletcher. I do like her. She's a boss chick. I love me some boss chicks. But you can obviously tell that she's not a girl's girl. She definitely be putting her man over her friend. But I don't think it's just that. I think she just might not be much of a friend. You know what I mean? I definitely don't think it's just because she was in a relationship. But like I said, she might not be a good friend. But I also heard her say it's the friends that start acting weird because she has money. And that could also be true. But I definitely think she should work on her self-esteem because you don't have to stay with a cheating man. Now, I understand that she does need a man that, you know, he can move when she moves. He has a lot of money and stuff like that. And I think she dates these men because, let's be honest, I mean, I think Moneybagg Yo and Ari helped each other's, like, not relationship, but, like, careers. But, I mean, also, I don't think that Ari needed him to boost her up, and I don't think he needed her either way. Because what I know of Ari or how I know her or heard about her or whatever is for the beef with her and Jayda Wayda always competing with each other. And I really think her and Tucson, they need to make it right. Like, they needed both of each other for the show. Like, how Shamar and Fendi right now, like, let's keep it a buck. No one is above the other. Y'all both need each other and y'all both need to get it right. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for watching this video up until this point. I love you guys so much. And do not forget to turn on post notification bells on because YouTube do not be notifying every upload. And also, let me know what y'all think down in the comment section because I love seeing y'all comments. I love interacting with y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow.